Hi everybody, it's Kate, Megan, and Jessa. We've been getting a lot of comments lately on how amazing our videos are. Yeah, thanks everybody, you guys are so awesome and you have amazing videos. Yeah, that's so true, we love to watch them all the time. Yeah, but it's because everybody wants to know how we make such good videos. Kate, stop being so full of us. Whatever. Because everyone wants to know, we came up with a list of things that we like to do to make sure our videos are at their best. So here are 10 tips on making videos. Hope you enjoy them. Tip number 1 is lighting is key. As you've noticed, a lot of our videos are well lit and that makes them look a lot better. So if you want to make a really good video, make sure that you have lots of light that goes well with the video. Example, would you rather see? So make sure to use the best lights that you can at all times, and try not to use too bright of lights either, and make sure to use good angles towards lights. Also, flash doesn't make video or pictures look very good either, so try not to use flash, and hold the camera steady, of course, when you're not using flash. Okay, next tip. Okay, so our next tip is costumes and hair are important. So, that means try and make nice matching outfits that go well with whatever your video is. Try and get your dolls to always be wearing shoes. That just adds the extra neatness. And also make sure that their hair is nice, neat, and clean, like mine. Even with especially with old dolls. Because that just adds that extra, hard work into the video. So what would you rather see? This? Tip number 3 is to use clean, sensible settings. So that means settings that are nice and not all cluttered, such as this one with pretty lights, butterflies, a tree, a clock, just for talking videos. Or for videos where your dolls are supposed to be somewhere, like your backyard, actually go to your backyard. See, using settings that are not very clean and tidy can detract attention from the doll. It can confuse people as to where you're supposed to be, or it can just not look as nice as another setting would. So make sure to use nice, pretty settings and pick your area as well. Or you can even just use a plain colored wall. Okay, what would you rather see, this one? Tip number 3 is to avoid long, inactive scenes such as conversations. When doing a conversation scene, try and get to the point right away so viewers don't get bored and skip over the part and get confused and then eventually stop watching your video, because you want to attract viewers. So remember, just skip to the point right away and put in as much as you think is necessary. And remember, practice makes perfect, so know what you're about to say. I can't really do an example for you. I'm not going to go on for 10 minutes talking like some people might. Okay, bye. Tip number 5 is to study the camera. It's hard to do it when you're outside or when your dolls are supposed to be moving in the video, but if you're just sitting there, then here's some things that you can do. Number 1 is use a webcam, such as here, because those obviously don't move. Number 2, try and put it on top of something like a stack of American Girl doll boxes or whatever you can find around the house. And tip number 3 is to get a tripod, because what would you rather see, this or the next one? Hi, I'm Jess. Or, hi, I'm Jess. Our next tip is kind of obvious. Number 6 is talk loud, because otherwise we can't hear you and then we'll all end up stop watching your video. And also try and keep background noise out of the video too, because what would you rather hear?
Hi, I'm Megan. This is my video.
Hi, I'm Megan and this is my video. Also try and use enthusiasm in your voice. It's more fun to watch. Tip number 7 is to avoid having your hands in your video unless they're supposed to be there, and make it obvious that they're supposed to be there, because then it sort of spoils the illusion that dolls can actually talk and move, etc., etc. We want it to seem like they really can, right? So what would you rather see? The first one or the second one? Also, if you have to, use elastic bands and stuff like that to hold your doll's hands still, so you don't have to have your hands in the video. And just imagine that was a video, not a picture. Our next tip, tip number 8, is to make sure you always have everything you need close to you so you don't have to run around looking for it. And then that just sort of doesn't look the most professional. So here, what would you rather see? Number 1 or number 2? Now where's that butterfly? There it is! Now, where is that butterfly? it is. Our next tip is tip number 9, which is always try and use as many sets as you can for your videos. Try and use lots of them because that creates more intrigue in your video and it keeps viewers watching. So don't do it if it doesn't make sense, but if your dolls are supposed to start in a park, then use your yard. Then they go to your room. Don't just go to your fence in your yard. Go actually to their doll room. Things like that. Just don't use the same area for the whole video. If you can, that is. And our final tip, number 10, is to make sure to practice every time before you make your video. Yeah, because then you don't have to do as many do-overs and that saves you time. And there's also less stuttering in your video, which makes it sound a lot better. So thanks everyone for watching this video on tips. And we aren't saying that your videos are bad. They're all awesome. We love to watch them every day. But, you know, sometimes some videos can be improved. So can ours. Okay. What? Ours cannot. Stop it. Oh, maybe just your acting can be improved. What? Jess? Kate, stop being so mean to your sister. How come I always have to be the one who, you know, gets between you guys? It's because you're the older sister. Cha. Whatever. Bye, everyone. I am a great